Hello everyone, the colors used today are listed right here, and I want to take one moment and say thank you so much to my patron Gail Burston. She sent me some amazing canvases. If you want to be a patron of the arts, you can help me bring more art videos to you, and there's a link to the PayPal in the description box below, and small donations are welcome. So this Sunday's my live auction. I wanted to get this video out before my auction so you guys could see. My live auction is this Sunday, you guys, at 4 o'clock West Coast time, that's Pacific time. And this little piece is in the auction. So even though, you know, it's not the most fantastical video or whatever, I think it shows how something simple can be really beautiful. This is a really easy technique for a beginner, and it's really fun. So I wanted to show you the pretty results. This is two 8x10 canvases, and what I did is I took the canvases and I just used a straw. That's just a plastic straw, and the reason I wanted to do that is to make sure that the patterns flow over both of the canvases and that they didn't slip down into the center or start gathering in the center crease there. So it's kind of my way of joining the two canvases together momentarily, but it's also easy to remove when the time comes. So I'm gonna walk you through the colors. I put satin enamel white, and that's down at the bottom, and then I just put a little in the center of the canvases right here, you guys. Just a little bit, not too much. You don't need much paint with these little 8x10s. So the second color I put in there is the blue, and that was the Payne's Gray, and then this is the cobalt blue. And then the 24 karat gold, that was the Deco Art 24 karat gold. All my colors are mixed with Floetrol in this video. This is actually my leftover paint. That's actually Prussian blue. This is my leftover paint from South Winds, and that's turquoise. I use all the rest of the turquoise that I had. But if you haven't seen that video, South Winds, you guys should check it out. It's really pretty. That's the satin enamel, and then there is a Dusty Rose, or yeah, it's called Dusty Rose by Art Minds. That's the one that they discontinued. I'm not sure why Michaels discontinued their Art Minds satin paints, the shimmering paints, because they are amazing. So I don't know, but maybe not the smartest choice that they make, but maybe they're going to come out with a new line and they're just rebranding or something. I'm not sure what's happening, but so here's the cup, and I'm basically just going to do like a little straight pour, and I can see right away that like all of the blue is ending up on one side, so I decided to flip my cup around so I could get some of those pretty patterns on the left side as well. And then I just go into a little ring pour. I think that's what Mina Villegas calls the fantasy pour, which is a straight pour, turn to ring pour, turn straight pour, and then a ring pour. Back and forth. You can see this is a really simple technique, you guys. And I'm basically using mostly all blues. Whites, blues, gold, and then like that little bit of Dusty Rose, might be amethyst or something, but sometimes you gotta stop and take a picture because I saw something pretty. There's that picture I took. Isn't it pretty? I just love that. So you can see one of my canvases is not quite level, the right one, as it's coming off and down that side a little more. So I remove this straw and And see, it just left a little space so those patterns stayed clear. I don't know. I heard someone say it was like a drawbridge technique, and where I saw it first was Elise Fournier in her video. And you know, she is a master, she's a muse to me, so I always draw inspiration from her videos for sure. But already I'm loving what the white and that dusty rose color are doing. It is so pretty right there. Now you want to be careful not to drip on your other canvas. This is what I'm trying to avoid right here. So I moved it off to the side, but I'm just letting the paint flow. You guys talked about jagged lines, and if you watch me, I tilt from one side and then I tilt the next closest side and then the next closest side again. If you do that, you're not going to get those jagged lines. See how pretty and uniform the lines from the ring pour are on this? It's because I didn't go back and forth and back and forth. I know some artists tell you to go to the center, back to the center to avoid jagged lines, and that is true. If you have a big canvas, it works out good that way. But this is another way to do it as well. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love that right there, that pink and the white. And now this one, it's just amazing that this can come out of the same cup. And you just never really know what's going to happen. So I'm just tilting this one, and like I thought, this one does have a little bit more blue. But I'm thinking about, I want you guys to know this, I'm thinking about what these will look like when I hang them together. So when I'm making a choice of where and how to tilt, I'm literally thinking about also how they're going to look if someone decides to hang them together. And I'm going to sell them as a pair. These will have a low open bid. They're a very small canvas, but they're very pretty. And so now I'm really looking at the composition and thinking, okay, what's it going to look like when it's next to its little sister canvas? And I have to make a little adjustment there. I could always add some white or another color down there to the bottom if I wanted to. And if you don't have quite enough paint, I really didn't put a ton of paint on these because they were very small. Look at the ring and how the pattern goes over the sides. I love that. Now I'm just looking. I'm going to put them side by side so you can really see. Yeah, look at that, you guys. So they look like they belong together. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. The same but different. So you can see I added a little bit of Prussian blue to the white edges. And now I'm just making sure, if you ever have any little bits of canvas showing, you want to cover those up because no one wants to see bare canvas on the sides. Your client may not decide to hang these, so to frame them, I'm sorry, so they might want to just hang them just like they are. So you want to make sure that you take a second and cover up all the bare canvas on the edges. And look how those little gold cells ended up popping through. I love it because they both have the same but different pieces of interest in there. Very sparkly metallic paints. And I love that area right there, you guys. That's my very favorite little area. It's so pretty. Lots of crisp lines. And that satin enamel gives a lot of beautiful effects. So I think it looks really pretty wet. And I love how the purple showed up there. That's the Dusty Rose mixing, I think, with the blue. And I just want to show you my favorite part again. Now here, you guys, I decided to show dried so you can see what it looks like dried. And look how pretty it still is. Now this is not varnished. I will varnish it for my auction. But this is the dried results. Look how shiny. Those golden fluid paints are so shiny and beautiful. Just leave a really good shine. So I will see you guys and this painting at my auction on Sunday. I can't wait to see you there. I hope you all have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for letting me make all of these art videos just for you. Bye.